Now that I have my door panel completely off, I can go ahead and proceed with replacing the side mirror, which is motor is failing on me. So what's going to be involved with this is there is a wire that controls the motor. This is the wire for the motor. It goes down here, just plugs into the computer. So I'll go ahead and release that right now. I have a couple of pieces of electrical tape tied into these two little tabs here to keep it from flopping around. And I need to get behind this panel right here to get to where the bolts are for the mirror. So the way that we have to do this is the first thing we have to do is take off this little plastic rivet. I'm using a special tool for this purpose, and I would recommend probably get the right tools for this, but this can pop underneath there and pop it out. Just go underneath here like this and pry it, and then it should just pop out. So now that that is popped out, you can kind of somewhat free this up just by pulling on it. It pulls out of the thing here. And I'm just going to go ahead and release it a little bit, far enough so I get access to where the bolts are back here. Because you have to take those 3 bolts out, and then the mirror will be completely loose. So be careful when you take them out, the mirror does not drop to the ground. But those are the 3 bolts holding the mirror up right now. I have now loosened the bolts up a little bit, 10mm bolts. There's an extra screw here that's going to make it a little bit harder to take this thing off. I don't know what this screw's purpose is, so I'm going to take it off. I'm throwing this unit away, putting a whole new side view mirror is. Somebody watching this video knows what the screw is for, please let me know. I'm just going to take it off here. It'll make it easier to get it out. Just remember, once you get the final bolt out, the mirror is going to drop down, so make sure you support it so it doesn't scratch the side of your car. Okay, I'm ready to take the whole mirror off now. I got something to protect the side of the car. You'll see how this is used in a minute. I'm just going to take the rest, completely loosen the rest of the bolts. Now I have all the bolts out. Just have to pry it a little bit here, and it comes off. Pull it out just a little bit here. It's still being held up by the wire, so I can put this over here kind of like this, so it won't scratch the side of my car. Now that I have the mirror dangling, there is some kind of rubber seal here that where the wire goes through. But because I have to try to pull this wire out to get the old mirror off, it has this thing at the other end. So I don't have a replacement rubber seal, and it didn't come with my my new side mirror. Did not have that. I'm going to have to cut the bottom of this to slide this thing out, to get room to slide it out. So I can use a little knife, cut back here and make an opening. So I've got the mirror out. Now I had to cut a little hole in this rubber thing right here. You can see where my finger is going through it here. But I had to make a little extra opening just wide enough for the thing to get through. So I cut the bottom of it to enlarge the opening. Otherwise I'd never be able to get that thing through the small little rubber thing. So now the old mirror is now off. It's basically reverse the steps to put the newer mirror on.